like a little bit bigger.
Barely.
During the school.
Can you not film this?
Just wish Alyssa could make it.
You didn't have to go since she didn't come, you know? But, no, it's fine.
I have an absolute heart of stone, and I'm not afraid of anything except for heights. And bees, and the sound chalkboards make, but mostly heights. And I'm not embarrassed about that at all, because if you drop a stone off a cliff, it can still break. And if you dropped me off anything higher than a table, I would also break. Today, my only goal was to avoid getting on any carnival rides. I was nervous, as I am easily tricked into doing almost anything.
Oh, it's big!
I just want to go on the Ferris wheel if that's okay with you guys. I'll probably just film you guys going on it.
Oh yeah, we won't go.
Yeah?
It's funny.
I don't understand what they're doing.
Kid pisses backwards. He does this thing where he takes his dick out and then he shoves it behind, and then he's just like that because he wants to know what it's like to be a woman.
You guys do weird freaky shit?
We eat dinner together.
Every night.
I don't think I'm gonna go on many rides.
Okay.
I'll stick to the ones that are closer to the ground if that's okay.
Okay, how about you remember the game? Shit. Hit it. I'm gonna win one.
Please don't spend all your money this time. Every time we go, he spends all of his money. So let's just try to keep him away from the games.
I mean, there's not that much money you can spend on the
That's what you think.
I could tell this was really weighing on Lauren, and if there's one thing I'm great at, it's caring and giving advice.
One time we were there right up until closing. They were trying to kick us out. And we never got a toy anyways. So.
Oh, sorry, I saw my reflection in your glasses.
Sink it. Where's Alyssa?
She has to study for her finals.
I thought it'd be nice to bring Alyssa so we could all have fun, but she never texted me back, and I've seen her 3 times since asking. She still hasn't responded, so I came without her. Story of my life. Oh shit, no, she did respond. She said, "Back's crooked." Whatever that means.
Hey, George, you're gonna be fucking sick, dude! They let spiders out, and there's knives that come out of the wall, and they just slice you.
Which one have you been on that they would do that?
I've been on it.
Shit, dude, I literally almost threw up. There was the part where it went upside down, and it was like on my head, and I was just laughing like.
You know the saying, people are like their dogs? It's true. James and Vinny are both very reactionary and excited and happy and demanding. And me and Littlefoot both tremble from the sheer fact that our hearts are beating. Perfect duality.
Do you want a candy apple?
Yeah,
Do you want a candy apple?
a little candy apple from a cute little boy from a candy apple boy. Yeah, please.
All right, later.
Where's Alfredo today?
Don't. Why the fuck do you care?
Around the time that we started Sugar Pine 7, we actually had different significant others than we do now. Once we hired Alfredo, they left us one by one. Literally sucked into a seductive field by magnets he slipped into their drinks. It turned out for the best, as we're all happier now. But James's snappy response was out of the lingering fear that Alfredo will strike again. With anxiety clouding his brain and impairing his judgment, he let his guard down, allowing himself to be entranced by the glitz and glamour of the fair. We had lost James, which I was totally okay with because it was distracting him from taking me on carnival rides. I can be a good friend, but not today. Not here. Today, it's every man for himself.
Let's hit it!
But we didn't head out. He just kept playing games. The addiction had hit him in full.
How much money does he have left?
None.
Under my arm. You see the difference?
I won! Or one more.
$5. Close, amigo.
James actually thought this man was his amigo.
Here's 4 tickets. You go on with me and Lauren. It'll be really fun. But we gotta hurry because look, they're loading up, dude. Come on, it's a fun thing. You'll get over your fear of heights.
I don't have a fear of heights. I just, I wanted to keep it calm today.
Okay.
Just as I had feared. James had convinced me with basically no problem at all. It was worse than I thought. I died. Albeit briefly, and I had a vision that God came to take my soul. He was quickly disgusted, however, and instead turned to talk to James. I awoke with the same lingering sadness I feel when I talk to my father.
Dude, I had an encounter with God.
James's encounter with God left him feeling lucky, so he went back to the ball toss to test that luck.
They are all laughing at him.
They're laughing at him because he spent $100 on that game for a hoverboard that's worth $40.
Is
there actually a...
Yes, and that's why I spent 60.
I just love it. I love it here. This is like what it's all about, you know?
I know, and I really love this toy, and Vinny's gonna really like it too. But do we have to do this every time?
It's like a once a week type of thing. You know, I come here, I want to have a good time, I want to hang out with my friends, I want to hang out with my love, I want to spend like $200-300. Just. All right, fine. I'm sorry. I won't spend unnecessary money at a Ferris fair anymore.
Can we just clarify what's unnecessary? Like,
I'll spend under 100.
50?
Deal. Let's
Okay.
move on.
So this is fun.
Hey, you know what they say about two people that ride the Ferris wheel together? That they'll be friends forever.
I really don't remember how the fuck this happened again. And to make things worse, Buckley had been eagerly waiting for me in that death bucket for over 5 hours. I wanted to feel bad for making him wait, but I was concentrating on keeping my soul inside my body.
My parents are having a dinner thing at the weekend. I didn't know whether you wanted to come or not. So.
Your parents are in LA?
They're only here for a couple of weeks, and I thought it'd be great if we could meet them. And you're shivering.
Why are you inviting me to meet your parents? If we can actually move a little bit further apart and get some sort of like create a nice space in between us. That would be...
There isn't much room, is there?
I'm just fucking. I'll be all right. 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 We're on the bottom ground. Touch it. Touch it. We're safe.
You okay? Oh. Little belly all right?
My belly's all right. What if someone got trapped? You could probably get trapped in this if you put your arm out and then like right here and you got it stuck and then you could probably. Do they ever? Probably just. There are a ton of ways that you could just. What is this?
I was right.
It's duct taped. It's a screw.
Yeah.
That's just hanging out, and it's duct taped. Is that a screw that's meant for another part of the Ferris wheel that's not on that part of the Ferris wheel, and they duct taped it here?
Someone probably fell out and was holding onto that
Someone
handle
probably
and
fell out. Yeah.
Just plunged.
Someone probably fell out. Yeah. I think I'm going into cardiac shock.
Cardiac shock.
Oh fuck! Can we go to the hospital?
Hey, you guys want to hang out?
Oh, thank God. I've never been so happy to see Kibben get away from that British chap. Oh, lucky me. See me do.
Steve.
Although I hate the fair, and I hate my friends for forcing me to confront my very irrational and debilitating fear, there's still something so appealing about being here. When we grow up, the voice of our inner child gets smaller, and we stop remembering how to enjoy the moments. I'm guilty of that more than most anyone I know. But my friends still have that childlike spark, and I guess that's why I enjoy being around them most of the time. Because having fun is important. And having fun with good friends by your side, well, that's kind of everything.
Don't you try and make it on your own. I'm gonna